Are you thinking about making a move to Greensboro, North Carolina? I am here today to take you on a tour of 3 houses, all priced at or above $1 million here in the neighborhood of Starmount Forest. You're going to want to check it out. My name is Meredith Parsons. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to move here. I want you to visit. I want you to stay here. I want you to love it as much as I do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because each week I'm going to be taking you on a little tour, a little adventure of all things Greensboro Triad area. And I wouldn't want you to miss out. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's check out the bird's eye view. Here's downtown Greensboro, and then here is the pocket of Starmount that we're going to see. Here's the older section. There's Wedgwood. The first house we're going to go and see is 214 Kemp Road East, and this is further up closer to Friendly. We're gonna travel down, hop on Holden, and I really wanted to show this pocket of Clubview Court that we're gonna be seeing, 5 Clubview Court. It's only 12 houses on the street. It's a cul-de-sac, it's very secluded. You are on the golf course, obviously on all sides, you can see it, it's green. But you are right off of Holden. Here's Market that backs up to it there. And then we're gonna come back down here, come down Madison, and then come down to Kemp Road, 2nd Kemp Road. This one is 30 Kemp Road East, and I am so excited to see this one because it's totally different than anything we've seen so far. And so I just wanted to give you a bird's eye view of where we're gonna check out today. Our first stop is 214 Kemp Road East. And let's go and check out the photos. So this is a very traditional house. As you just saw on the map, it's located on the northern side of it, close to Friendly Center. I mean, look at this amazing, gorgeous landscaping and this pool. I mean, it's fabulous. There's a water feature outside, a nice sitting area. There was a renovation, and it was done by Gary Job, who is phenomenal. I know him personally, and he's amazing. So I'm not sure exactly to what extent the house was updated, but that to me does not look original to the house. I could be totally wrong, but this is just giving you what the landscape looks like with mature landscaping. The back garden, you've got this brick patio, this amazing pool with the water feature. And this is a very, very traditional entryway with the marble. You can see the carpeting here. So I think for here, there's carpeting in a lot of the downstairs. It's not hardwoods throughout. You can see it back there in the kitchen. It's very traditional with the with wallpaper. It's actually really pretty wallpaper. I love aerial shots because then it can show you the proximity. So here's the house, here's downtown. So it is nice to show you exactly where everything is. There's Friendly Center. Here's a great front porch. You're overlooking green space there. 3-car garage. So pretty. Okay. Let's go check it out in real life. Our first stop is at 214 Kemp East. I always have to think about which Kemp I'm on, east or west. But here it is behind me. Let me pan it for you. So pretty. So you can see it's right across from the park. There are walking trails down in that park, but let me first tell you about the house. So the house is $995,000, and it's the smallest house we're gonna be seeing today. It's 3,900 square feet, which makes it around $255 a square foot. It is the oldest house we're seeing today, and it was built in 1964. It's got 4 bedrooms and 4 baths, and it sits on about a half an acre. Let me see if I can pan it some more. It's really nice. So I haven't said this in the other videos, so I just want to touch on this real quick. Different sections of Starmount go to different elementary schools. So this section is still Sternberger, but it's still Sternberger's elementary school, and then the middle is Kaiser and Grimsley, which the middle and high school always stays the same over here. But in different sections, in like the newer section, they go to Moorhead, which is it's more of an art-based school. The kids leave there knowing a musical instrument, which is pretty awesome and fun. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew that, because I forgot about that in the other videos. This is a really cool house. It's very different. So this street's a super quiet street because you've got the park on the side. It's a really wide road. There are not sidewalks over here, but this is definitely like a cooler area. This house is located on the northern section of the neighborhood, so you are close to Friendly. It's down that way, but you're not right on Friendly. But so it does give you easier access. I'm gonna walk down here and then show you this little pond that they have, which is just right here. You can come down here and sit and maybe see the swans, which one of my favorite things. They're so magical. But yeah, you've got this little pond here. See if you can get a good view of it. They are over there. Just pan it, but you can see them over there. I think they've got babies. I don't know what baby swans are called, but there's somebody. You've got people working. I don't want to go over there and get near them, but you can see that little path over there. Those are the walking trails, and there's a little bench you can sit over here. How relaxing is this? So yeah, so this one is the oldest house. It's the most, it's the least expensive house that we're seeing today. So let's go check out the Clubview Court, which is on that one street. That's a newer house, obviously, because this one's the oldest. Here's a car. I don't want to get run over. Okay, let me drive you on over there, but first check out the pictures. We are at our second stop at 5 Clubview Court, and if you remember looking at the aerial map, that it's just this one little strip of 12 houses, so it's very secluded. But let's take a look at the houses. So it's a very traditional house. That yard is amazing. So this house is very taste specific, I would say, especially with this wallpaper. This may totally be your jam. This may not be something that you love. It's just whatever, is comfortable for you. But this is another one where, just like the last one on Kemp Road, you walked into a marble foyer with a big open foyer. So it's very grand. You've got archways, you've got dental molding. Oh my God, this dental molding. It's gorgeous. So here they have this set up as a home office. You can make it anything you wanted. More wallpaper. But I'm sure this was maybe a dining room at one point. Just surmising. This like 20-foot ceiling in this like great room with this massive fireplace. You're overlooking a sunroom back here. Gorgeous built-ins. Here's a sunroom, the skylight. I'm assuming that's the backyard. Overlooking the golf course. I do not know that, but I am just surmising. You're gonna have 2 staircases. So one you saw beginning with that grand foyer. You've got some more dental molding, a big kitchen, a big island. If you wanted to, you could try and replace it so people can tuck in and eat at the island. I mean, look at all that storage. Got wine storage over here. Big eating kitchen again, just like the last house. I'm assuming this is the primary bedroom. It's a massive bathroom, so you really could keep this the way it is if you like the wallpaper and the floor plan, or, you know, change it up. It just depends on what your personal preference is. It's got a 3-car garage, brick landscaping, so gorgeous. There's the golf course back there. Look at that grass, so pretty. I can't really tell, but this is a good indicator of like where everything is. So here's the golf course and it wraps all the way around. Just can't figure out, it's not that one. I just can't figure out from the aerial one which house it is. There's the floor plan, and so let's go check it out in real life, and I can give you the specs on the house. We've made it to our second stop, and it's a little bit up the road. So I'm gonna walk around because they're mowing the lawn. So I thought I would just give you a little tour about this little pocket here, this little street. So it's just one street with 12 houses on it. Let me pan around and give you an idea of what they look like. Yeah, so this one street's got 12 houses on it, and they're all very large houses, luxury listings, and you're covered by the golf course on both sides. This one up here, number 5. So what's great about this is if you wanted to have just a small little neighborhood where it's not huge, this would be it for you if you were wanting to be in the Starmount area. But so this house was built in 1991. He's still mowing. You think he'd mow fast. I'm just joking. So this house was built in 1991. There is one more lot left on the street if you wanted to build your own house, if you wanted to be in this neighborhood. And like I said at the last one, this one is set for Moorhead. So it's Moorhead, Kaiser, and Grimsley. There's the house behind me. Number 5, Clubview Court. So it does have a beautiful brick circle drive. It is listed, or it's sold for $1.1 million. So it's 6,200 square feet. It is, I think, the middle-sized house that we're seeing today. And so it's sold for $180 a square foot. And it's really pretty. I love brick. Let's see if you can see down here. So just right down there is Holden. And behind it is Market. But yeah, so it's got 5 bedrooms and 5 full baths, 1 half bath. So this one is the least amount of money price per square foot that we're seeing today. And what else? It's different. It's different than the other ones because you don't have these huge mature trees. You don't have like access to the park because you really are secluded here. But that may be exactly what you're looking for, is a secluded neighborhood. Even though you're still in the neighborhood, you really only have the 12 houses. You only have the one street. So I want to go show you the house, pictures of the next house, which I am beyond excited to go and see. And because it's by far the most different house that you've seen on all the Starmount tours. And really, kind of in Greensboro, we don't have many houses like that. So I'm excited. So let's go check out the next pictures and check out the next house. We are at our third and final destination at 30 Kemp Road East. Now, obviously you can tell right away that this house is not like any of the other houses that we've seen. It is super, super modern. Let's just take a quick tour, and I'm gonna try and stay focused because everything is just so pretty and I just wanna soak it all in. But you can see it's got a 3-car garage. They've used a good mix of media you've got the grays, you've got the woods, you've got glass, you've got black. It's a really, really cool house. But it's super modern, it's tucked away. And then from the photos, when you're in it, it kind of feels like you're in the trees because it's just the way it sits on the property. And it's just got so many windows. You're just getting tons of light in. You've got this great staircase. You've got this wood wall. I believe this is a fireplace. You've got this huge island with this waterfall countertops. This is a really cool light fixture with the dining table right here overlooking this open floor plan of where we saw before this space here. I believe this is a fireplace here. Cool outdoor space. You've got metal here to keep your line of sight open. It's just stunning. State-of-the-art appliances. You've got your wine storage over here. If you're a wine person, you'll love it. I'm allergic to wine, so I wouldn't use it. Bummer, right? Obviously, state-of-the-art appliances. Here is the primary bedroom. Another fireplace here. Look at this bathtub down here. How cool is that? This they have set up as a home office where you can just enjoy the views outside. I love that the windows are so clear and open. I also like that they've kept the line of sight super clean here, where it's super modern with the metal, but then you also have the glass as well. Here's some views of what it looks like from the outside, different angles. Got loungers outside. So I mean, there's lots of outdoor living spaces. One here, one up there. We saw some before. This is a good one. I love aerial shots and drone shots because then you can see what's around it. And there's hole 6. I'm like 99% sure it's hole 6. There's the clubhouse. If you remember, so the street right here ends right here, and then that's the tennis facility. So this is not a busy road that this house is on, especially because that part's a cul-de-sac. So, okay, let's go check it out in real life. You have made it to our third and final stop, which is at 30 Kemp East. Always have to think about it. Now this is much further down than the first house that we saw, which is funny that they both happen to be on Kemp, but they're completely different. So this one is, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. You can see right there is the entrance to the country club. So you're right on a cul-de-sac and it's so quiet. Someone's getting some work done, I can hear it. And so 30 Kemp East, it sold for $1.75 million. It is the most expensive house that we're seeing today. And it is their biggest house. It is 6,600 square feet and it sold for $263 a square foot. And it was built in 2016, so it's a new build. It was built by Gary Job, who is amazing. He did the renovations on the first Kemp house that we saw. And so this house is 5 bedrooms, 4 bath, and 2 half baths. And so it sits on 0.6 of an acre, And this is districted for Moorhead, Kaiser, and then Grimsley. Let's just give it a little pan of what the neighbors look like. They're getting some work done on their house. But yeah, so, and as you can see in the pictures, there's lots of like big trees around here. So you're feeling like you're kind of in a tree house when you're in that house. So again, I love trees. I love older neighborhoods just for that reason. It just gives it a different feel and a different vibe. There are not sidewalks in this neighborhood, which is okay. It's not a cut through. They're not going anywhere in this section of the neighborhood, or really any of Starmount. So that's something to keep in mind. You know, as I've said in other videos about this neighborhood, the proximity to everything is you're right here. You can get everywhere super fast. You can get to the airport in 15 minutes. You can get to Friendly Center in like 5. You can get downtown in 7 minutes. You can just get everywhere that you need to get really, really fast. So I love that about this neighborhood. I love that you've got a country club here. You've got Hamilton Lakes close by. You can go to the green spaces here. Hamilton Lakes is really basically touching this neighborhood. And so you can go on their walking trails. There's a lake there where you can fish. I mean, there's so many things that you can do close by. And the schools are close by too. So you're not having to drive really far with the kids. And so it's really a great neighborhood. And these are like luxury higher end homes, of course. And they're all, the 3 we saw today, all feel different. The first one was right across from the park. The second one was just on a very secluded street, completely covered with the golf course. And then this one, really, you've got the neighborhood all around you. So they all have different feels. That's another good thing about this neighborhood is all the houses are totally different, which I kind of like that everything's different. But I sure do appreciate you coming today, and stick around. Next week we're going to be checking out a different neighborhood, and I'm so glad you came. Thanks.